Hey everyone, it's Rochelle and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video for you guys, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys how I achieved this hair color. We are going purple today. I'm also going to show you guys how I styled this wig. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So for this video, I partnered up with one of my favorite brands, Arctic Fox. If you've been watching my videos for a while, especially my hair videos, then you already know I use Arctic Fox hair dyes a lot. These are some of the hair colors that I've created over the past using the hair dye. They have a lot of fun shades and the hair dye is do-it-yourself friendly. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Trust me on that, okay? And it works great for natural hair and wigs. It contains no harsh chemicals, 100% cruelty-free and vegan. It also contains all natural ingredients, super conditioning for the hair, and it has a delicious scent. Arctic Fox also donates 15% of their profits to prevent animal cruelty. Alright, so we're going to move on to coloring now, and this is the wig that I will be transforming today. I made this wig off camera. I have very detailed videos on how I make my wigs. So I'm just applying some Vaseline to the lace. Vaseline is going to help to protect that lace from getting stained. And the color that we are using today is Purple Rain. It's actually one of my favorite colors from Arctic Fox. I've used it before in my videos, but I've never used it on its own. I usually mix it. So today I just want to use one color, make it super easy for you guys. And I'm just going to go in with that hair dye and I'm just going to apply it all over this wig. The wig color is super blonde, so we're starting off with a 613 hair. The lighter the hair is, the more vibrant the color is going to be. So if you were to put this on your natural hair, it depends on what your natural hair color is. I like working with blonde hair a lot because I get super vibrant hair color that I'm looking for. If I was going to do black hair, I would have to bleach the hair and then it's not going to turn out this blonde, but I would get a different shade of purple. So you guys get what I'm saying? Now, when I'm at the very top, I always am very light-handed, not too heavy-handed, because I still don't want to stain the lace. So this is the hair dye all over, and it took me like 30 minutes to apply it all. Now you can leave the hair color on for about 40 minutes. I actually left mine for about 2 hours, and I'm going to step off camera and I'm about to wash this out. I use cold water to wash the hair color out. I don't use any shampoo or conditioner. However, I'm showing you guys my Dawn dish soap. So a lot of you guys ask me, how do I get the Vaseline out of the lace? This is exactly how I get the Vaseline out of the lace. It comes out super easy. Just put the Dawn soap onto the lace, and then you want to wash the lace with hot water so the Vaseline just slides right out. And look at my lace, it is clean. I don't have any stains all over it. It looks pretty good. And now we're back in my filming room. This is the result of the hair. So I put my wig on already. I do have very detailed videos on how I apply my wig. So I'm just showing you guys my eyebrow razor and my scissors, and the glue that I'm using is the Bold Hole glue. I will link everything in the description bar down below. So I put a thin layer of glue onto my forehead, and then I'm going to go ahead and melt that lace down onto my skin. So again, I do have detailed videos on how I apply my wig. I will link it in the description bar down below. I actually just filmed a video on how I apply wigs glueless, so that video will be coming to my channel very, very soon. And I'm just going in with another thin layer of glue and using my rat tail comb and my blow dryer, and I have it on a cool setting just to make sure that glue gets really tacky before I put that lace down. So once the glue is tacky, then I pull the lace down and melt it down to the skin. Okay, so moving right along, we are done gluing, so let's move on to styling. So I'm going to be doing a middle part today. You guys know I'm a side part girl. Comment down below, let me know if you guys prefer side part or middle part. I want to know what you guys think. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut some tiny little baby hairs on the edges of this wig. So I use my eyebrow razor to do so, and I'm going to go in with my edge brush that looks like a toothbrush and just create some edges. And I just use some mousse, some hair mousse, just to create those baby hair. And then I'm going to go in with a hot comb just to flatten this wig down so it's not looking bulky on the top, because we do not want that. So this is my foundation powder. I'm just going to go ahead and apply some foundation powder onto the lace as well, just to make sure it matches and blend in with my skin perfectly. So I'm going to go back in with some more of that hair mousse, and this is just to help style the wig. And guys, if you want your wig to look laid, you need to tie it down, okay? So you can use a hair scarf. I'm using some pantyhose, and I'm just going to tie my wig down. You can leave it on for about 10 minutes. And when you take it off, you're going to see how much that lace have melted into the skin. So it just makes the lace look a lot more natural and less visible. So this is the result. I went ahead and I did my makeup off camera. I do have a makeup tutorial for this look. I'm debating if I should post it on my Instagram or on my YouTube channel. Comment down below and let me know. So I'm gonna show you guys some different hairstyle with this wig also. So we have the center part, but I think I want to do a half up, half down. So I'm just gonna go in with some more of that hair foam and just to slick my hair back. And I'm just gonna take my brush and just brush it backwards. Okay, so this is style number 1. I'm feeling her, the slip back look. Let me know what you guys think. So we are going to move on to the second style that I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and take out some little pieces of hair in the front. What would you call these? Like little tiny bangs? I don't know. But yeah, I'm just going to use my comb and just take out little pieces of hair. And then I'm going to create a half up, half down ponytail. So just parting the side of the hair, just taking up a section to put in a ponytail. You guys, I was kind of lazy when I put my wig cap on. I did not do my ball cap method. If you do it like that, your wig will look more flawless, but I was a little lazy when I did this, so you can probably see my wig cap just a tad bit. Don't come for me. So I'm just gonna grab a elastic band and I'm just gonna put that into a ponytail, and I'm just gonna wrap it around a few times. Okay, my little pony is secure. She's in place. She is not going anywhere whatsoever. As for my little bangs in the front, it doesn't really go with this hairstyle, so I'm just going to make them a lot shorter. I'm just going to cut them right by my chin, and I'm using my razor to do so. So this is pretty much how the hair is looking right now. She's looking cute, but I felt like I wanted to do a top knot because this pony was a little bit on the skinny side. She wasn't like a thick full ponytail. So I'm going to create a top knot, and this is super easy to do. As you can see, all I'm doing is just wrapping the hair around, and then I'm going to grab a bobby pin and just pin that so it stays into place. And this is pretty much the final look. She is looking cute. I'm feeling her. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this hair color. Let me know what you guys think of this hairstyle, and I will see you guys in another video very soon. I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. Love you. Bye.